Hey, fellow Star Wars fans, I'm Mike, and you're watching Force Within TV, and today I want to chat with you about whether or not you think Ezra Bridger will become a Jedi Knight. We have some input from the community. I'm going to share my thoughts, but before we get into this, guys, if you haven't checked out the Force Within TV channel, please do so, and if you like what you see, subscribe. Also, there's a community question coming up at the end of this video. More on that later. So guys, I love speculating about Star Wars Rebels Season 4. And you know, Ezra is a character that can go in so many different directions, right? So I really like to chat about him. So let's get started here. We know Dave Filoni has mentioned this is going to be a dark season. But more importantly, Taylor Gray came out at the media event after the Star Wars Celebration panel and mentioned that Ezra's defining moment will be at the end of this season, right? Season 4. So I tend to think, you know what? He is going to become a Jedi Knight during this season, but he walks away from the Jedi ways and the rebellion because, you know, so much attention is going to be drawn to him and Kanan from the Emperor. I listened, and I've done several videos on the interview, the latest Dave Filoni interview, where he talks about, you know, it wasn't the Inquisitors who were always able in Season 2 to track down Ezra and Kanan. It was actually the Emperor's network of spies who were able to track him down. So I think Kanan and Ezra are going to get a lot of heat from the Emperor. You know, new Inquisitors or Darth Vader is going to be on their tail, and he, after Kanan, I think unfortunately is going to die a hero's death to Darth Vader, is going to, you know, Ezra that is going to go into exile or into hiding. And you know, I love that idea because it really comes full circle, right? You know, Ezra will become just like Kanan. You know, Kanan lost his master to Order 66. He went into exile and sort of walked away from being a Jedi Knight. And we could see the same thing in Ezra and see sort of history repeat itself there. I think that would make for a pretty interesting season. And it also means that you could fit Ezra into a new series no matter where you want to go with that new series. I mean, he could pop up, right? Because he would just sort of be in exile in somewhere in the unknown region or the Outer Rim, most likely. So, you know, it's also this idea of self-sacrifice that Dave Filoni loves and is part of Star Wars, right? Ezra is sacrificing his place in the rebellion, the fact that he's a Jedi Knight, walking away from all of that. But let's get into, guys, your thoughts. Always awesome to hear from you. So the first one here is from Ward Lafferty, and he's suggesting that Ezra is going to find true balance with the Force and his training from Bendu and Ahsoka. I'm assuming, Ward, that's going to take place on Atollon. Not sure if the Bendu can travel to different planets yet. So that would make sense. I also like that it points us in the direction of The Last Jedi. So very cool there, Ward. Also, we have from the user I'd Do It All Day. I believe that's how you say it. He suggests that Kanan will be killed by Vader. Ezra is going to go into hiding before he becomes a full Jedi Knight. You know, I think this makes a lot of sense. It's similar to my theory, except I think, you know, Ezra will become a Jedi Knight. And then it sort of means a little bit more when he steps away. But, you know, with only 15 episodes this year, maybe they don't have enough time to actually make him a Jedi Knight. So very cool. Check out the YouTube channel that I'd Do It All Day has. Guys, he does reactions as well as lots of Star Wars content. I'll have it linked up here for you. Let's move on, though. Another subscriber, Will Mobley, sorry, Will, says that Ezra will go and train with Yoda or Obi-Wan. You know, to me, this makes a lot of sense. He could definitely be that other that Yoda is talking about. Perhaps Yoda, you know, trains Ezra on Dagobah, and then he sends him off on a mission of some sort, and that's why he is the other. Yoda just is banking on Luke being the one who can take down Palpatine and, and Anakin or Darth Vader, because he has that family connection. So very cool, Will. We also have Ivan. Thank you so much for contributing, Ivan. Really appreciate it. He says that Ezra will go into exile into the unknown regions after Kanan dies. Very cool. Turklin also says that Ezra's true test to become a Jedi will be coming during the Mandalorian War. We'll see if, he gives a great detailed description there in the comments, talking about how, Ezra might give in to the dark side during that war. So very good, very thoughtful comments that Turklin guy always has. So awesome. And one of my favorite usernames ever is I Am Cabbage. And I Am Cabbage is just pointing out, he's saying, listen, there's no Jedi left to knight him. But remember, I Am Cabbage, that in season 2, Kanan was actually knighted at the Jedi Temple, and it was knighted by the old Inquisitor. So if Ezra could maybe have some sort of vision, or he could reconnect with Yoda at the Jedi Temple, then, the possibilities are endless there, and he could become a Jedi Knight for sure. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's get right into the question of the day here. And the next one is quite broad. I usually try and narrow it down, but, I've really been plagued with a couple videos that keep showing up in my feed about how Star Wars Rebels sucks. So I want to do a video about how Star Wars Rebels doesn't suck. So give me your best reason why Star Wars Rebels does not suck. Also, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who have come on board. I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of channel growth over the last couple weeks. So thank you for tuning in to another video. I also want to say, as far as the community theory goes, what happens is if you answer the question of the day on Thursday, then basically you have a chance of having your theory or ideas shared in next Thursday's video. So if you are a new subscriber, that's basically how it works, and it'd be awesome to hear from you. Always love to talk with my subscribers in the comments below. And guys, if you haven't already subscribed, it'd be awesome if you'd head on over to Force Within TV, check out all the Star Wars Rebels content, as well as other animation content there, all Star Wars, and hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. May the Force be with you always.